Veterans Affairs.
Okay, everybody can hear me. And let's see. Yeah, I did see Reese somewhere. Came up and gave me a kiss and then left. So, let's see. Today was a fast-paced day. We had interviews, we had research, we had dogs, we had more dogs, and we finished with more dogs. I've really been concentrating on some of the musicians to pick out their weaker points and try to get them up faster. But they're all doing good. Just a little more time. And I did see some of the poos walking around today, or trying to walk around. That's a good picture of Willie and Cass. Willie likes to watch the finger. Cass is very verbal. I think Cass and I may have to have a little talk. Yeah, Tanner went back to school today. From what I hear, it went very well. So that's another step in the right direction. Let's see, so I dealt with a lot of musicians today. So Ella was good today, Nora was good today. Blake was with me today. They were all really good for right at where they're supposed to be. I'm just trying to see if I missed any comments here that. Barking is one of those things. I try different things for barking. The question is, how do you teach a dog not to bark at everything? I use a variety of different things. First of all, they need to understand what the word no means. If you can get that across to them, then they usually will pick up on the fact. Megan's really good about that. She can be outside somewhere and call a dog's name that she hears barking, and call the name out and say no, and that dog will usually stop. So they do know the word no. When it comes to the really young ones, you got to be a little patient. You got to stay consistent, and don't back down. And don't reward them for barking. That's really where I think a lot of people kind of jump the gun is. Yeah, they'll stop barking if you constantly feed them cookies and feed them food, but you're also telling them that if you bark, I'll give that to you. So you got to be kind of careful about how you do that. So sort of like when we do the weight in feeding, we make them wait. We especially younger, as they get older, you want to make sure that they totally understand the wait command before you let them get right into it. But if you tell them to wait and you don't make them wait and they go right into the food, you really haven't accomplished anything. They have to understand that that finger and that word wait means wait. And you'll know when they start to really pick up on that, because they will generally look up at you and wait for you to give another command for them okay to release. I have to laugh, and I notice you caught it too with Josh. He uses the word okay all the time.
Oh, yes.
And you were right, because every time you said okay answering a question talking to somebody, the dog thought that was the release
Right.
command.
Yeah. Right.
So, and that's the difference. People down south, they use the word okay a lot, but I use okay when I let them release out of the car.
Yeah.
So they're waiting for me to say okay.
Anytime you say wait, then you've got to realize you've got to release them somehow.
Right.
And okay is the way we go, or
Yeah.
get in or whatever, whatever the wait was. But wait is critical going through doorways. I watched a couple people go through the door. The one with the pet dog.
Yeah.
Oh, she can't control the dog. I was running around. I have to be right. Tell them to
Yeah.
wait. You go through the door first, or whatever. You
Yeah.
don't want to say. The other thing is, you don't want to say, "Oh, be a good dog," because that means they're bad, or you wouldn't be
Yeah.
saying that.
Right.
And all they're going to hear is "good dog."
Yeah.
So this be a good dog is a bad thing to
Yeah.
say to everybody. That means they're bad.
I always teach, especially the recipients that are not used to working with dogs, you have to give a start command and you have to give them a stop command or a release command. It's like you say, come around, but then you don't tell them where to whoa. Well, then don't yell at them because they keep coming around because you didn't tell them to stop. So, you give them a start command, what you want them to do, but make sure you tell them to stop where you want them to stop, or it's not really their fault. You're sending them on a mission that they haven't completed in their eyes. So you start something, you got to finish it. And it's hard for some people to quite understand. They just think they're robots and they're automatically going to stop. Well, they're not. They're going to think on their own. You said come around, they're going to keep coming around.
I hope we don't get 8 to 12 inches.
Okay.
Now.
Did you
No.
If we do,
Not
I'll
until
try.
after 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Did
At
you,
1 o'clock in the afternoon?
Yeah, the plane arrived.
Who's going down to pick that up? You?
I am.
You
but
and Bud?
Somebody with me. I don't know who's going with me yet.
Have you asked Bud?
I haven't yet. I've got stamped, so I'm paying for them. I got to find out if they got the money for it. They're working on it.
Hey, girl. You're all set. You got mail?
Yeah.
Here's your seat.
Yep. My leading device. If I got a person, I have a person. Do I have a person?
Grace is hanging in there with the puppies. Stop it. There, Anna. Wait a minute, Emma should be here about 5, so.
Oh, Ted,
Steve!
Steve, he went to the door. Nah, I emailed him. I was curious.
Hi, Booker.
I told him about Teresa. I was curious what he had to say about that. He didn't say anything. Try again tomorrow. Steve is very good with those dogs, you know. He's good with the dogs.
Benny.
Benny.
He's jealous of him and her.
Huh. Okay, that's a...
Oh, I had brought it in here.
Oh,
I know.
heaven's sakes! Foul up my whole filing system.
Yeah, I was gonna try to help Linda, but I realized I don't think I can. Huh.
Okay, that goes in
Too
here.
many variables. Yep.
And then we have the Danvers Animal Hospital bill. Wouldn't that be exciting? I used to panic at getting these bills. Not quite so panicked anymore because people are picking up the tab. They sold out on what, Thursday or Friday before Sunday?
Yep.
Thank the Lord. That's really about the first time in ages I haven't had to worry about it. I worry anyway, but at any rate, okay. We whole bunch of spay and neuters for $1,600. The rabies was 29. Isn't that wonderful? We do get some good bargain on that surgery though. Okay. I read all that. Sorry for the delay. I just get distracted. This is from Target. Target has some way of collecting money for us, and I've forgotten exactly how, but
Don't we get like a $2.25 grant check?
I'll tell you in a minute. $10.
Oh.
Life's looking up here. Cyber grants on Target. Employee giving. It doesn't say who though.
I always like Target.
Please use the URL below and do it. Okay, so Teresa can figure that out. Not Teresa. Linda. Teresa was in here yesterday.
Yes, she was.
Harold and Wanda. There you go, Harold and Wanda. Jimmy Dean. I meant to get some of those.
Do they have them in Costco?
Yeah. No, they don't at Costco. I have to go someplace else. But see, they had the whole thing is Jimmy Dean's. They're really going strong on them right then. And we have the VA. This could get complicated. I might want to read it. I think they're coming here tomorrow, aren't they?
The VA?
The VA. 10 o'clock tomorrow? Somebody was coming from the VA to inspect us or something. I don't know what they're going to do. We are what we are. Inquiries for our service
I'm
dog.
not sure.
Oh, okay. This is good. On our application, apparently it says how to make an inquiry, and it says must read Life with a Service Dog by Bella's Mom, which is a very good article. Have you read that?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
my comments on owning a service dog. Well, this will be a fun guide. Huh. He's retired. How old? He's 65. He can be retired. I was certainly glad it wasn't going to say 34 I'd retired. I have a thing. You don't get that one, do you? No, that goes in here. That one goes in. I have a thing about people who say, I don't work, I'm on disability. That really, to me, is not a reason not to work. You know? Very rarely is there anything that can, you can find something somebody can do. This is from Canton, Michigan. I remember the guy, we used to work at one of the stations here. He was a receptionist, the telephone guy, so you didn't get the goddamn hold button, you know?
Yes.
You got to talk to a person. He was very nice, personable, bright guy, and he was a quadriplegic. All four. Didn't he had a special rig where he pushed a button and answered the phone, but he was working. He was there all the time. Good evening to all at Service Dog Project. Hope all is well and your dinner is cooking. $5 for the fun. 2 chicken breasts, please. Sunday, Sandy, and Haley. Oh, for them, I guess, because this is from Carolyn Vitra, Canton, Michigan.
Carolyn?
Yeah? Okay, it goes in here. And then this goes in the chicken meat department, which is now empty again. We're off to running for the next one. And we have another Harold Wanda. She really doesn't know where to go, does she?
She's
kind of tired of taking care of those puppies, I think.
Yes.
She's getting tired of that. She wants to run
Early,
around.
but she is. 2 weeks.
You got another week or so. Then we get you out of there. Elizabeth Cole. And we have a letter, no piece of paper with writing on it. Small thank you for your most interesting talk at the Service Dog Project you gave today at the church in Wenham. Oh, good. I know we all learned.
Cut it out.
It's a wonderful project. Oh, come on!
So we're
Enough!
Reese, no, you sat with her. Yeah.
Hey, Reese, cut it out. I gotta stop that.
Yes, she owns the joint now.
No! Stop it! No! Did you hear me? Find my table back again, please. It worked though, didn't it? Hi, gosh. You're not gonna have that problem again.
Yesterday and today she's been low.
She's just a little bit too much. Especially when she gets right up next to their hand and barks.
Yeah.
Like I could bite you, you know.
Yeah.
It is a little worrisome.
And she has sat with her in here. I
She
saw her
did it to me!
Yeah.
Reese.
I'm sorry, I missed what she gave you.
$25 for being nice and talking to her.
Oh, that's right.
No! I got more ammunition. I got 2 stools here. I can show. There we go. We got that dog trained. Okay, now this was the guy who came to fill the oil because the generator ran. Not the guy who fixed it. This is just the bill. It has to be the barn too. $429. That runs the heat in the barn. No, it's the heat in the barn. And the 2 generators. What happened? And the 2 generators.
And so that would be for how, yeah. And now they're full.
But that, believe me, having that generator paid for itself this time. I had no complaints.
So you should be all fixed with them now.
Hmm?
They weren't coming. Is this the group that wasn't coming because of the card when you stopped automatic fill?
Right.
Yeah.
They don't apparently come automatic fill for just a generator.
Oh.
I didn't know that. Nor did I have any idea how you look at it. Now I know where the gauge is. I couldn't find the gauge. Hell, it was 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm out there in the dark trying to find the gauge. No. And it really worried me because my button that I've fallen and I can't get up, the button wasn't working when the electricity's gone, so I didn't like being out there. You know?
You are dealing on
This
this?
button doesn't work. The thing that says I've fallen,
Oh.
if the electricity's off in the house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it kept saying, electricity's off.
Huh.
Oh, yeah.
Emma, if you want, you can beat her like a pro plan. In there, kind of, to get her off of her, whatever just happened to her door.
This person had
And they're all
2 Great Danes already.
She's going to say, come son.
Huh.
And that's Jagger in there. He's an ICU
Newbury
dog
Drive.
tonight.
Where's that? Where are they from? Where'd the
That
envelope say?
was, it's at Kansas City,
Oh,
Missouri, or
Kansas City?
I don't know. It just says Kansas City. I don't know if it's Kansas City, Kansas City.
Well, she's only given her street address here.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Newbury Drive, but that's not Newbury,
No, because that definitely says Kansas City.
Kansas City. I don't know. Unknown
See if
town.
I can see it zip. Kansas City 640 is what it looks
Well,
like.
Kansas City is the post office, central post office that it went through. That may not
But
be
it's-
where.
Oh.
I don't think they stamp them like they used to. See, this is Austin, Texas, and they live in Leander, Texas.
Okay.
So there. You know what else these people always do? They always put it up at that end, which is correct probably, because they keep the name all organized. It's always up that end. The rest, you watch. You watch. Now they find out I'm watching that, and then they'll do it the other way next time. But I think, oh, look at that. Yeah, let's see if I was right on that one. See, there's 2. See, there's 3. Look at that. See?
Perfect.
See, let's put up that in the... Consistency is a good thing. Okay, this is from Sandy. Pineville, North Carolina. Mailed on 3/2. Mailed on 3/2. Oh, goody, she wants it. There we go. You can have that. She's giving us a bag. Okay, we'll put that in here. Carlene, help, I've lost my marbles. If you have a monkey fist or 2 to spare and some poker chips, I'd be eternally grateful. I buy my chicken bricks online religiously every month. Enclose enough money to cover postage with enough left over to feed the hungry swear bear. Thank you, Sandy, North Carolina. Okay. Camera person before sound. So that would be CPBS. No, that's bullshit. Anyway, okay. She didn't have a label on those. Are there any over there with labels? Just one with a label, maybe? There we go. There we go. You know, somebody else suggested they give them these things too. But these are kind of generic business cards. We'll put that in the back, since she was so cheerful. There we go. Oh, I missed. You go out and bark at anybody. Did you get this? Did I do this one? I didn't do this one. I didn't do this one. I can tell because it's not open.
I'm like, one dog in, one dog out. They're getting it together. Comedy of errors. Sometimes.
Whole place is a comedy of errors.
Especially when it's like a container of dog food. You might as well think about it. All right, thanks for staying. I'll see you tomorrow.
I have to gnaw away at this one.
That's quite a...
It's a
Do
heavy
they have
duty.
those pull tabs on there?
I
It's
couldn't
not.
find any.
I don't know.
So I'll struggle. I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. I guarantee you.
Might have one less finger, but we're getting there, Bentley.
Ah, there we go. We got it. Now we got it. I never know what's in here. That's why I have to be very careful about cutting things. I hit the end of something here.
You can throw, Emma, there's a pea pad on that stainless shelf. You can just open one and put it, and use it like a bin.
Okay. Now we got papers in here.
Very important papers. Oh,
There's something in the bottom.
bunch of papers.
Better get the thing in the bottom.
Looks like an apple.
Okay.
Are you jealous, Bentley? That's okay. You don't need
Florence Mass.
stuff standing. This is the closest thing.
Ah, she must have been here because she put a picture in there. Almost remember her. She is a military veteran. Huh. And this application has her measure from her hand to the floor or something. It's 32 inches. That's a good thing. Huh. Isn't that interesting? That's interesting. I'm looking.
Take your time. It's part of the process.
I'm looking. Well, I'll have to look more some other time. And then we'll put that in the middle.
And that was it because we didn't have any packages.
No packages?
There
That
were
means you
none-
just go cook fish?
There were none in the kiosk and, yep, just questions and then I can cook fish.
Well,
Unless you want to answer
go cook
your
fish.
questions.
I'll try my own questions. Almost especially if you wouldn't come out around the bedroom.
Oh, bedroom, yep.
And phone's ringing. Service Dog Project.
Call from McMichael John.
That's me. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. I haven't gotten it yet. Okay, well, I'm in the middle of mail call right now, so I'll look at that. I'll look for it after I finish mail call. How's that? Okay, yep, bye. Bye. Okay, now, puppy cheat sheet. Oh, that's a good thing. I didn't see him do that. We have 36 questions. There we are now. Okay. When we do the chicken shit outside, we do that purple egg drop thing so that Pam doesn't have to throw it off the stairs. I wrote this person apparently won the purple division. Where's the starts the question here? The prize for the purple egg section is a membership in the Chattapon Society of Ipswich, plus $50. The main board award it's not an award, it's a gift. Remember, it's a gift. All these are gifts. The purple eggs roll down a complicated chutes and ladders contraption that Carlene built, except when they move the game to the main house where someone tosses the egg from the staircase onto the table. Yes. These are personal gifts from me, so they're not involved in this Attorney General's office where you have to get a permit if you're going to have a raffle or a bingo or anything else. So they're gifts from me, and they're underneath I think to have the Attorney General interested, it's like $600, so that's why we give $500. And anybody that returns it to Service Dog Project, not me, so that's fine. Because technically, then that's the donation you have made, etc. It can get complicated, but I try and keep it nice and simple. Now I've got a circle here, it won't go anywhere. Why did it do that? Why is it doing that? I don't want to do that. Pam.
Yes?
My computer's stuck. I have this circle going around.
Oh.
The rainbow. No, the rainbow one. It came up when that came up.
Huh. I don't know. I think you're stuck until it stops.
I guess we're done. Bye.
Oh, man.
Well, I get some questions answered there.
Yeah, it's just
Well,
stuck. Oh, there you go.
Oh, is it off? Ah,
There you go.
We're all over the place now. Okay. Now I got a different kind of circle. I'll figure it out. I'll go back here. I got that. All right. Okay. Well, maybe. Can somebody address the purple egg thing? She said once the bricks are sold out, the purple bricks are added to the board for separate shatting. That's true. This is very well described. You ask any questions these people, sometimes they know more about it than I do. Reese is an affable dog, but she does like to get a little pushy. She gets her mouth right close to you and then barks, and that's really sort of, hey, I'm really in command around here, which is fine when she's around the puppies, but not around the front door. So that's why I'm going to shove my table at her, made her stop. Janet had a bad day. Well, I hope we cheered you up. Love, Mr. Bentley. He's not waiting. Oh, he's waiting. No, he's just being nosy. He's just being nosy. My lobster roll was wonderful yesterday. I ate it on top of everything else I ate, but it was very good. I had a wonderful time. That outfit has good lobster rolls. Which brings up another topic. On Dogfest, how does everybody feel about having actual lobsters or having that truck that came in which can do lobster rolls and submarine sandwiches and stuff like that, including lobster rolls, instead of having the actual lobster clam bake deal? I think he said he could do a chowder. I'll have to talk to him about it. But the guy who provided the lobster, they have written me a very nice letter and said that the manager who gave us such a hard time last year is no longer there. I believe it. He was terrible. He was terrible. But I could use some advice on whether everybody would like to have the actual lobster clam bake deal, which is traditional, or whether we had too much food last Dogfest, we decided. So we would have the lobster a little bit earlier and not have the lunch part. Or else we'll just have the lunch part a little later and not have the lobster. At any rate, that's my dilemma of the day. So that's all I got for things here. No, well, one maybe a little bit more. Out your I've fallen button. You need to get one that doesn't depend on electric. I have the, yes. Yeah, right. Okay, I do have one in my car, but it's in my car. I don't wear it around my neck. It's kind of big. No, I'm just aware that I don't have anything going. My cell phone, I think we have it working now for the first time in 3 months. So, I do have a cell phone with me. Is the puppy coming still despite the bed? Yes, I believe so. I hope the guy got the money. I'm still struggling through that. Can I say who the company is? I just like Carlene. No electric, no button. I don't know. That's who it is. I haven't any idea. I haven't any idea. Can the puppy reschedule their... No. No, it can't. I would much like lobster rolls. I'm just not much into the whole lobster. Okay, well, we'll start taking score. Me too, less mess. That certainly is true. It certainly is true. You like traditional mess, or do you like dinner, lunch, whatever? So keep those opinions coming. We'll try and I'll get Linda that project of keeping track. Okay, we're all done. Bye.